Beautiful day to be doing yoga in the garden, and I can definitely see that winter's here, and it's been quite an experience to actually practice and see the change of seasons, to be practicing regularly in the garden and see the change of the seasons, which has been wonderful. So today, please have 2 blocks of sorts, a strap of sorts, and I want you to sit comfortably. If it hurts your knees to sit like this, then please stretch the legs out. I never want you to sit in an uncomfortable position, especially when it comes to knees, hips, ankles, our joints in general. Okay, you can just use the hands onto the thighs to extend the spine. So use them as levers and lift that skull bone up towards the ceiling. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades moving towards one another and down the spine. And then cushion our forefinger and thumb together in Jnana Mudra. And this mudra means universal meets individual. And then you're going to close your eyes and we're going to focus on our Ujjayi breath. So just to remind you, Ujjayi is not a silent breath, it's a proud breath. It's to breathe with the chest wide open like a proud conqueror. So we want to be able to hear it. And if you create that slight constriction in the back of the throat, it does help with the sound. So we're going to close the eyes, always done with the eyes closed. Close the eyes and let's start by exhaling through the nose to empty the lungs. And then inhale through the nose. Pause and exhale. Inhale. Pause, exhale. Inhale. Pause, exhale. Inhale. Pause, exhale. Inhale. Pause, exhale. Inhale to 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. And then continue to breathe nice and steadily in and out through the nose, keeping the eyes closed while I speak to you about what we're doing today. We're going to be practicing balance in asanas. Balance in poses develop lightness, strength, and agility. Practice in balance in poses allows you to achieve tremendous control over the body. The poses develop muscle tone and increase coordination, concentration, and focus. By practicing outer balance, you can cultivate your inner silence. And a reading to start off with. Love yourself a little more right now. You are healing and growing. Even if it feels a little unbearable, know that there is a purpose to it. Soon you will be back in the light. And then with that, let's exhale through the nose. And then inhale all that positive energy, vitality, health. Part the lips and sigh out any negativity. And then inhale only positive. And sigh out the negative. And inhale the positive. And release the negative. And then you can open your eyes, focusing on a spot ahead. And let's come off our support if you're on one. Coming onto hands and knees. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Walk in the hands, one hand space ahead, dig in the toes, and into a down dog. And I'm so full of grass today, goodness. Okay, so chest pushing through towards the upper thighs. Flattening the hands, spreading the fingers. If your hamstrings are tight, then you're welcome to bend those legs. Bend the legs and send the chest through and see if you can feel that opening in the chest. And then keep that extension of the tailbone up to the ceiling and start easing the heels down. Revolve shoulders away from the ears. And let's bring the shoulders over the wrists, work into the heels. Upper buttock flesh moving down towards the heels. I know I talk a lot about this position, but it's very important. You don't want that to happen. Then you lose in control of the lower back. You also don't want to do that. So you want that upper buttock flesh. I'll just do a slight movement. Hopefully you guys can see it. So from that to that. Okay, I'll do it again. That to that. That's what we're looking for. And pushing back into down dog. And bringing the shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, back into down dog. And bringing the shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels. Inhale, exhale, back into down dog. Okay, let's bring the forearms onto the mat and straighten. If you need to stay in this position, that's cool, do that, okay? If you've got an injury, maybe shoulder injury. And we're gonna go for 10, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Okay, let's open up that psoas. So stretch the psoas and open up the chest and the hips. As you look underneath that right armpit, you've lifted your right leg. Revolve the rib cage open. And replace. And then left leg up. And revolve. Breathe. And know that this is your time on the mat. So just enjoy. And replace. And then let's walk the hands towards the feet today. See if I can brush some grass off at the same time. Okay, big toes in, heels out. And just hang. So let go of all that tension. Neck, shoulders, arms, head is heavy. You can do whatever feels good with the arms. You can swing them around. You can grab hold of elbows. However it assists you to release tension. And then looking ahead again, walk the hands back into down dog. One more time, come back onto those forearms. Check your alignment. Because we're doing balances today, I want to see if you can go into a little baby Bakusan. So walk the knees towards those triceps and see if you can lift the feet up. It does help if you don't have a slippery jersey on, but you want to see if you can keep your nose off the mat. So let me know how that goes. Cool. Okay, and then once you've tried your baby Bakusan, so important tip for baby Bakusan, don't let the elbows go out. Check that alignment, because if the elbows are too wide, then your face is going to be closer to the mat. Okay, so let's see how that goes. We're going to go into Sirsasana, our head balance. So now we're going to build some heat. If you've got a neck problem, don't put the head down. You can still do the dolphin, keeping the head lifted. Please go and check out our YouTube channel for tips on dolphin and headstand. Then people who've got high blood pressure that's not under control, no inversions for you. If you've got any pressure problems in your eyes, no inversion, so glaucoma, detached retinas, be very careful, and also heart issues. The benefits of being upside down, if you are able to do it safely and if you don't have one of those conditions, are incredible. So do it every single day, upside down, okay, for happiness. We're going to come onto the elbows. Check that your elbows are shoulder width apart by grabbing hold of the triceps. Tips the fingers together. Interlace the fingers, tuck one baby finger under. Base the thumbs together, pull them back. Onto the top of the head in the apex of the triangle. If you've got a neck problem, you're keeping the head lifted here. Okay. Then we are going to... I want something hard. That's my molar. Okay. Then we are going to dig in the toes, straighten the legs, walk, 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 walk until you feel that lightness happening. And then see if you can bring the knees in. Hang out here for a moment and stretch the legs up. Working into the heels, draw the rib cage in, draw the abdominals in. Exist in the feet. Keep on pressing the forearms onto the mat because you want 80% of the weight on the arms, only about 20% on the head. You can build up to staying up here for a few minutes eventually. But right now I'm happy with a good few breaths. When you are going to come down, send the tailbone back. So you want to get that tipping point. So tailbone back, and it will assist you to come down with control. And then a few breaths in child's pose. Okay, awesome. Let's come to the front of the mat. So standing in the front of the mat, big toes together, heels together. Let's lift the toes, spread and replace one by one on the mat, starting with the baby one. See if you can get them down individually. And then up onto tippy toes. Extend the feet and replace. Feel the energy coming up the shins, draw back the thighs, extend from pubis to sternum, sternum to collarbones. Take the shoulders back, root the tailbone down without sending the thighs forward. You are now in Tadasana, strong and balanced, rooted into Mother Earth. Hands into Namaste. Inhale, and as you exhale, stretching forwards, placing hands above the knees and extend the spine, feeling each vertebra lifting away from one another. And then take hands to wherever you can reach, maybe onto tips of fingers ahead. Extra stretch, looking forwards. Tuck in, grabbing hold of calves or ankles as you widen at the elbows, drawing tummy closer to thigh. Chin eventually going beyond the knees. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the right. Flatten, front to meet the back. Bring shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels. You've got that beautiful plank again. As you drop knees down, elbows close to the body, chest and then tummy. Untuck the toes, coming into a baby cobra, so you just lifting the chest up. Turn the toes back into plank, knees, chest and then tummy. Into a down dog, tailbone lifting up, chest pushing through and easing the heels to the mat. Breathe in and out through the nose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, back onto tippy toes as you come back on the right. Left to meet the right. Tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the left. Flatten, front to meet the back. Shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels. Breathe. As you go down, knees, chest, and then tummy. Untuck the toes, baby cobra. Turn the toes back into plank. Knees, chest, and then tummy. Into a down dog, tailbone lifting up, chest pushing through,
And ease in the heels to the mat. Breathe in and out through the nose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, back onto tippy toes as you come back on the left. Right to meet the left. Tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Okay, we're going to take it a step further. Chaturanga, up dog. If you want to stay baby cobra and knees chest, that's cool. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the right. Flatten, front to meet the back. Shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels. Breathe. Now you're either going to go knees, chest, or hovering in Chaturanga. Watch the elbow shoulder alignment. Use hands and feet to draw the hips forward for up dog. Lift up out of your shoulders. Work strongly into the tops of feet, knees off the mat. Turn the toes back into plank. Chaturanga, down dog, tailbone lifting up. Chest pushing through towards the upper thighs and ease in the heels to the mat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, back onto tippy toes as you come back on the right. Left to meet the right. Tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the left. Flatten, front to meet the back. Shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels. Breathe as you go down, either knees, chest, or hovering. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Extend out of the shoulders. Open up your chest. Turn the toes back into plank. Chaturanga. Down dog. Tailbone lifting up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back onto tippy toes as you come back on the right. Left to meet the right. Tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the left. Flatten, front to meet the back. Shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels. Breathe. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Extend out of your shoulders. Open up the chest. Turn the toes back into plank. Chaturanga. Down dog. Tailbone lifting up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg up. Bend the leg. Look underneath the armpit. Feel that stretch. Breathe. Bring the knee into the chest as you bring the shoulders over the wrists. Now take that knee to the right armpit, then hover in off the mat by the wrist, then back to the center, up to the chin. Armpit, wrist, back to center, 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 chin. Last one. Good job. Take it back up, over, and replace. Alrighty, time to take off the jerseys. Getting hot. Feels good. Okay, so you're probably all waiting for me in down dog. So, left leg up. Left leg up. Bend, breathe. Bring the knee into the chest as you bring the shoulders over the wrists. We're going armpit, wrist, back to center, chin. 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 Last one. Good job. Take it back, over, and replace. And jumping into a Buddha squat. Taking elbows into thighs, use them as levers, lift the sternum. Inhale. If you battle to get your feet flat in Buddha squat, then widen your stance and see if that helps. And try to do as much in your everyday life as possible in this position. I know I'm always telling you, so I want to hear all about the lockdown stories in Buddha squat. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, keep on lifting the sternum, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, taking your hands in front of you, we're going to work into Bakusan. So again, if you're not sure, go onto our YouTube channel and check out Dave's Bakusan tips. You're going to spread the fingers. You're aiming for armpits. You're looking ahead. Make sure you're looking ahead. That's very important. And then you're going to see if you can get the feet to float up. In a rim of the feet together. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, draw into your abdominals and see if you can either shoot the legs back or maybe a couple of bunny hops. Back into down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, back into Buddha squat. See if you can land a little bit lighter each time, taking more weight into the hands. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, up you come. Okay, we're going to work on 2 arm balances. Those that come to my classes often know how much I love arm balances. They weren't easy for me in the past, and it literally was practice, practice, practice. And when those bandhas ignited, then I learned how to fly. But it took lots of falling before I learned how to fly. Okay, so just keep on trying, and one day you'll lift up and you'll surprise yourself. You'll be like, wow, I wasn't there the day before, and then all of a sudden it happens. Cool. So we're going to do Bujapita-san. You might want blocks for it, so just make sure you've got your blocks handy. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do it without blocks and then with blocks. So you want to have your feet hip-width apart, about. You're going to grab hold of your ankles. You're going to feel as though you're attempting to get your shoulders underneath the knees. Then you're placing your hands directly behind the feet. You're going to wiggle, 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 and see if you can hook. Let me do it. Mirror image, right over left. Okay. And you can swing. Alrighty. So if you want to use blocks, it's going to be the same story, but it does help some people and to take their hands out to the side like that. So with blocks, you can have fingers to the front, to the sides, never behind. Okay, that's with or without blocks. Never have the fingers behind, because if you fall back, then your wrists aren't going to be happy. Cool. Also make sure you're not close to a wall, because you can roll back and hit your head. So let's give it a bash together. I'll do it from side angle. Okay, so we've got the feet width apart. We're grabbing hold of the ankles. We're attempting to get those shoulders underneath the knees. We're placing our hands flat, and then we're going to see if we can hook the one foot around the other, right over left, and we're swinging. Yeah, awesome. Okay, let me know how it goes. Once you've done that, you're going to grab hold of your block, take it to the right side of the mat for Parivrtta Bakusan. So we've got our block here. Some people prefer no block. Try both ways. See which one works for you. Standing on the block, squat down. Once you've done that, revolve so that knees are pointing to the right side. Take that right elbow into the thigh and use it as a lever. Place your hand down. Place your other hand shoulder distance away. If you want to try the version on the forearm, then you would have your elbow and wrist in a line. And some people find that easier. It is in fact easier sometimes because you've got more surface area to balance on. Okay, I'll do this version today. So then you're going to lift up, get to that tipping point. Again, tailbone needs to be higher than the head, and feet out to the side. Cool, let me know. All right, let's go to the other side. I think you can tell that I'm missing you all terribly. Okay, so block on the left side, standing on the block, squat down, revolve so that knees are pointing to the left this time. Take left elbow into thigh, use it as a lever, place hand down, place other hand shoulder distance away, push off your block, so you can't just go straight forwards, you need height first. So lift that tailbone up. Once you've done that, Take weight onto the outside hand and feet out to the side.
One side's always going to be more accessible than the other. Cool. Okay.
And then we're going to come back to the front of the mat. Have both of your blocks handy in front of you. You might need them. Okie dokes. Back at the front of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the right and pause. Bringing the arms up, biceps in line with the ears, stretching into fingertips. We're working the left hip back, right hip forwards. Back leg is straight and strong. This is Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Stretch into fingertips. Inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, start moving forwards. And then keeping the biceps in line with the ears. Feel the energy running through the fingertips. And then lift that back leg up. And think of your body as a capital T. So you're making your body as long as possible. Stretch, 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 stretch. Also drop that right buttocks. We tend to lift it like that. So drop it, keeping the buttocks level. And then replace just the hands onto blocks underneath the shoulders. We're going to grab hold of that right block. And we're going to revolve, lift in, left arm up. Inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, replacing that hand. Okay, don't forget about this leg that is lifted. We're going to draw into abdominals, come back into Virabhadrasana 3, and then land with as much control as possible back into Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, exhale, as you open up into Virabhadrasana 2. So let's check, second toe of that front foot is on the line. Heel of that front foot is bisecting the back. Also, make sure you're not surging ahead, mass of the body in the center. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We're proud, strong warriors, ready for anything. Inhale, exhale. As you dip forwards, take elbow against the thigh. Use it as a lever. Top arm comes all the way around to open up the chest. Bottom hand goes to block or ankle. Top arm goes over the head. Ear parallel to bicep, chin tucked in, eyes cast down. We're looking for a straight line from the fingertips all the way down to the stability in that back foot. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Revolve the rib cage open. Inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, back into warrior 2, and then straighten that front leg. Create space underneath the armpit. Make sure the rib cage is going over the thigh. As you stretch, 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 stretch. Bottom hand onto shin, top hand into the waist. Check your alignment, second toe, thumb, shoulder in a straight line. Revolve bottom buttocks under, open up chest beautifully, and extend into fingertips. Feel the energy running through the fingertips. Feel all those good feels in your body. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, top hand into the waist. Look ahead. Bend the front leg, bring the back leg in closer, closer. Grab hold of the block, about 30 centimeters ahead of little toe. And lift that leg, lift the arm. This is in honor of half moon, when we are meant to have the best balance. Because we're made up of so much water. So when the pull on our body is too great with full moon, then maybe we don't have good balance. And when it is new moon, it's too little, so half moon is meant to be perfect. Try it out, see how your balance is during the different moon phases. Maybe you can let go of your block and fly today. Maybe you can bend that top leg, grab hold of the foot, and kick the heel away from the buttocks. Inhale, exhale, inhale, Exhale, stretch the leg out again. Landing in warrior two with control. And revolve. One hand on either side of that front foot. Front to meet the back. Shoulders over wrists, working into the heels. Breathe. Good. Hold it here. And we're going to let both feet drop over to the right. And back to the center. And to the left. And to the center. And to the right. And to the center. And to the left. And to the center. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Extend out of the shoulders. Breathe. Turn the toes back into plank. Chaturanga. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back onto tippy toes as you come back on the right. Left to meet the right. Tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Are you all awake, alert, and alive? Okay, cool. Let's go. The other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the left. Bringing the arms up, biceps in line with the ears, stretching into fingertips, right hip back, left hip forwards. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, start moving forwards, tummy just about touching the thigh. Feel the energy running through the fingertips. And lift that back leg up. Making your body into that capital T again. Stretch, 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 stretch. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, place both hands onto blocks. Grab hold of left block underneath the shoulder as you lift right arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, replace. Draw into the abdominals as you come back into Virabhadrasana 3. And then land in with control into Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, opening up into Virabhadrasana 2. Okay, so we check in. Front heel is bisecting the back foot. Mass of the body in the center, stretching into fingertips. Inhale, exhale. Feel like you're going to split the mat apart. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You're strong, you're flexible. Inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, dip forwards, take elbow against the thigh. Top arm comes all the way around to open up the chest. Bottom hand to block her ankle. Top arm over the head. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep on revolving the rib cage open. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale back into warrior 2, straighten that front leg. Create space. Inhale. Exhale as you reach. Stretch. Breathe. Bottom hand onto shin. Top hand into the waist. Checking your alignment. Second toe, thumb, shoulder. Revolve bottom buttocks under. Open up and stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Skull bone and coccyx challenging one another. Exhale. Inhale. Top hand into the waist. Bend the front leg. Bring the back leg in closer, closer. Grab hold of your block about 30 centimeters ahead of little toe. As you lift that back leg, work into the heel, up the arm comes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can do variations here. You can let go of block. You can grab hold of foot. Inhale. Exhale. Or you can stay where you are. Inhale. And as you exhale, landing in warrior 2 with control and revolve. One hand on either side And I've got this fly that is biting me. I really didn't know that flies did that. Okay, shoulders over wrists, working into the heels. And drop both feet over to the right. Belly button in towards the spine. To the center, to the left, to the center, to the right. And then if you want to take it a step further, watch the feet. So you want to keep them hip width apart for this. And back onto all fours. And left. And back onto all fours. And chaturanga. And straighten. And chaturanga. And straighten. And chaturanga. And up dog. Open up the chest. Breathe. Turn the toes back into plank. Chaturanga. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale as you go back onto tippy toes, coming back on the left. Right to meet the left. Tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Awesome. Okay, we're going to have the feet just a little bit apart. So, yeah, not even hip width apart. You're going to come right up onto tippy toes and you're going to stretch the arms up. And we're going to make our body as long as we can. And then we are going to bend, but you're staying on the balls of the feet. Okay, so bend, 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 bend until you've got your thighs about parallel to the mat. Okay, now we're going to go heels, balls, heels, balls, heels, balls, heels, balls, heels, balls. So your quad should be feeling this. Balls, heels, balls, heels, balls, heels, balls, heels, balls. Let's do 3 more. Heels, balls, 2 more. Heels, balls, last one. Awesome. And land on your buttocks with as much control as possible and come into this position, grabbing hold of the thighs, heels in line with the knees. If you need to stay here, you're going to do that. If you can take the arms out, go for it. Inhale, exhale, and if you can keep your back straight and straighten the legs, then go for it. Inhale, exhale. Let's take both arms to the left. Look to the left. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale to the center. Inhale, exhale to the right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale to the center. This fly. Inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, cross at the shins, hands in front of you and shoot the legs back. Bring the shoulders over the wrists, work into the heels, breathe. Let's cross right ankle over left, chaturanga. Straighten arms, unhook, left over right, chaturanga. Straighten arms, unhook, chaturanga. Up dog, extend out of the shoulders, breathe. Turn the toes, chaturanga. Down dog. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, back onto tippy toes as you come back on the right. Left to meet the right. Tuck in Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, hands into Namaste. Okay, so we're going to do the tree just to bring a little bit of focus. So let's take the weight onto that left foot. Make sure it's a Tadasana foot. Focus on a non-moving spot ahead. Activate this left leg and then bring that right heel as high up towards the perineum as you can. So remember, if you can't get the foot above the knee, go below the knee, never onto your knee. Let's work into the heel of the hand. Exhale. Inhale all that positive energy up. Drop the shoulders, ascend into fingertips. Join palm to palm. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands into Namaste. Up again. Tips of fingers together. Push the air away. You're going to go into reverse Namaste if you wish. Which looks like that. Behind the back. Good. And release. Okay. Remember, an alternative for reverse Namaste is to just grab hold of the forearms if you need it. We're going to take the weight into the right foot. Activate that right leg. Bring in left heel as high towards the perineum as you can. Work into the heel of the hands. Exhale, inhale, all that positive energy up. Drop the shoulders, ascend into fingertips, join palm to palm. Keep on lifting into the fingertips as you drop the shoulders. Bringing the hands into Namaste. Up again, tips of fingers together. Push the air away as you bring them down into reverse Namaste. Good. And release. Awesome. Okay, back at the front of the mat for our last Surya Namaskar. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck in. Bend the legs, plant the hands, step back on the left. Flatten, front meet the back. Shoulders over the wrists, working into the heels. Breathe. Hold it here for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chaturanga. 2, 3, 4, 5. Up dog. 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn the toes. Chaturanga. 2, 3, 4, 5. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg up to the ceiling. Bend the leg. Look underneath the armpit. Feel that beautiful stretch. And you can stop here if you wish. If you want to take it into wild thing, you're going to swivel on that bottom foot. Let the top leg drop behind. Wild thing. And back into down dog. And then left leg up. Bend in the leg. Feel that stretch. Breathe. And swivel on that bottom foot. Top leg drops behind. Wild thing. And back into down dog. And then you can lift the right leg up. Bringing the foot through to place it in between the hands. And then swivel onto the heels. Bring the big toes in, heels out. We want to have the hands underneath the shoulders. You might need blocks here. If you need blocks, just release the head. If your hands are underneath the shoulders, have an extra stretch looking forwards. And then walk the hands back until heel of the hand is in line with heel of the foot. And then you can grab hold of your ankles. Widening at the elbows. Drawing tummy closer to thigh. In between the legs. Inhale. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I think I'm a very, very yummy vegan. This fly is super attractive to me. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Extra stretch. Take the backs of the hands together. Wing them out. Interlace the hands behind the back. Bear down into them. And bring the arms over the head. Inhale. Exhale. Drop at the kneecaps. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Swivel onto the heel of the front foot, ball of the back foot. Front meet the back into a down dog. And then going down wide knees, big toes together. Stretch forwards onto tips of fingers. Walk the one hand back, the other hand back. Rest forward on hands. Or you can just keep the arms on the mat, whatever feels good. Stretch forwards onto tips of fingers. Walk the hands back, 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 back. And let's come to line on our backs. Grab hold of your straps. I hope you're all feeling wonderful. Okay. So on your back. Grab hold of your straps. Let's take the strap around the right foot and stretch it up. And then we extend in left leg out along the mat. We're not forgetting about it. Work into the heel, pull the toes back. On every exhalation, let's see if we can take that leg that little bit further. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And as you exhale, go to your maximum. Lifting head up, attempt to get nose and knee together and replace. Grab hold of both sides of the strap with the right hand on the left hip. With control, taking the leg out to the right. Keep left buttocks glued to the mat. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, up and over, lovely counter stretch. This is a really good pull over the buttocks, really helps us with our backs, so to keep our backs nice and happy. And then bring that leg back to the center, bend the leg, knee out to the right, grab hold of the foot with the left hand, lifting the head up as you take strap from left ear to right ear, drawing heel and chin closer together. Breathe and release. Okay, and this flies here again. Okay, take in the strap around the left foot, stretch it up and extend in, right leg out along the mat. On every exhalation, take that leg that little bit further. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale to your maximum. Lifting head up, attempt to get nose and knee together. And replace. Grabbing hold of both sides of the strap with the left hand, right hand on the right hip. With control, taking the leg out to the side. And then bringing it up and over. Lovely counter stretch. Back to the center. Bend the leg, knee out to the left. Grab hold of the foot with the right hand. Lifting the strap. Right ear to left ear, drawing heel and chin closer together. And release. Awesome, guys. Okay, grab hold of your block. So one block. Let's put it in between the thighs. Stretch the legs up to the ceiling. Interlace the hands around the neck, creating a hammock. Okay, so you did a little bit of the boat. Now we're going to do this. So you squeeze in the legs. Inhale, and as you exhale, head and shoulders off the mat, push the belly button down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, both elbows to the right, look to the right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, to the left, look to the left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, back to the center. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, release. Well done. Remove the block, hug the knees into the chest, rock from side to side, and into happy baby pose. So grab hold of the feet, and you can do whatever feels good, so you can laugh, can roll around. Make sure you're not taking yourself too seriously. You're embracing that inner child. And then we're going to start rocking and rolling when you're ready. So rocking on your spine 5 times. Get all that prana, life force running up and down the spine. If it's better for you to roll over onto your side and come up, then please do that. Okay. And then on the 5th rock, place the hands in front of you and shoot the legs back into down dog. Okay, so we're going to come up into Vavastasana. I just want to show those that need an alternative. Okay, so if you've got an injury and you need to go onto that bottom knee. That's no problem, as long as the hips are nice and high. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. So let's start from down dog. If you don't need that, then you're going to push the big toe of that bottom foot down with the big toe of the top foot. Alrighty, so from down dog, we're going to bring right hand to the center, right foot to the center, swivel around, and up you come. Pushing big toe of that bottom foot down with the big toe of the top foot. So here, there's a couple of variations you can do. You can lift that top leg into starfish. You can lift it as well, and then point the toe down. I like doing this one because I think that at the moment, and then going to wild thing, at the moment we need to incorporate as many chest openers into our practice as we can. That feels wonderful. Oh, and then back into down dog. There's also the option of grabbing hold of that big toe of the top leg, stretching it up, and then going into the monkey, Hanuman-san, from there. Okay, let's do the other side. So left hand to the center, left foot to the center, swivel around, up you come, pushing big toe of that bottom foot down with the big toe of the top foot. Awesome. Okay, then we're going to lift up, hover there for a moment, place it behind you. Wow thing. Awesome. And back into down dog. Yes. Good job. And then going down wide knees, big toes together, stretch forwards for a moment. And walking the hands back. Okay, cool. And then have both of your blocks handy. Okie dokes. So we've got our blocks available. And you're sitting on your buttocks. Okay, so we're going to do 8 angle pose. And then we've got our blocks handy for Hanuman-san after that. Alrighty. Also, with the arm balances, sometimes you can use blocks as well, but just have them available, put them to the side for now. Okay, so we're going to start off by, let's bend that left leg and grab hold of that right foot. We're just going to work into the hip a little bit. So just little circles towards the nose. I don't want you to feel this in your knee. I want you to feel it in the hip. Okay, so some of you might not be able to access this pose yet. So just work on the hips for now. Alrighty, and then in the other direction. Okay, now you're going to grab hold of that foot and you're going to attempt to get that leg, feel like you want to throw it over the shoulder. Okay, that's the feeling you want to get. Now this might be where you need to stop. If you can take it a step further, you're going to see if you can let go of that foot and place the right hand down. Okay, then you're moving this knee out of the way, and then we are going to take the left hand shoulder width apart. You're going to then hook that top foot on top of the bottom. Once you've done that, you're going to see if you can lift up and at the same time move forwards and squeeze the legs. Cool, did you do it? Let me know. Okay, let's go to the other side. So we're going to grab hold of that left leg. We're going to do circles towards the nose, working into the hip. That's it. And away from the nose. Good. Okay, then you're feeling as again like you are attempting to get that leg right over the shoulder. You're moving the knee out of the way. You're placing your hand down. You're placing your other hand shoulder distance away. You hook in that top foot on top of the bottom. Okay, you lift in. You are moving the legs out to the sides. You squeeze in. Always easier to one side. Let me know how it went, guys. Okay, practice, practice, practice. And then coming onto the knees. Have your blocks available. And also, this isn't very, it's not very accessible on grass, but to see if you can have a surface. If you've got a smooth surface, put socks on maybe for this, or put something underneath your heel like a towel,
and that will help you to go that little bit further. But make sure you've got control. You don't want to go too far. Okay. Also, the blocks are here to make sure you're not pulling a groin muscle. So let's take right leg ahead. Firstly, we're checking that the hips are level. So we're bringing that right hip back. Then we are going to let that leg slip away, slip away, slip away. Slip away, slip away. Okay. And I'm going to make lines in the grass here. Alrighty. And then when you are at your max, just sit here and breathe for a little bit. So inhale. Exhale. Also watch that back leg. You don't want it to be out of alignment, so you want that heel and hip in a line. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Okay. Now, if you feel that this is going to end badly, it's never a good time to pull a groin muscle. It's also, you're in lockdown, not a good time. So, if you feel that that's going to happen, then retract a little bit, okay? And then see if you can lift the arms up. Whoops. And that's the monkey. Okay, and let's come back onto the knees. It always amazes me just how wiggly or wobbly the monkey is, because it doesn't look like it, but it is actually quite a wobbly asana. Alrighty, we're going to take the left leg ahead, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle it away. Hopefully it's not too difficult. Then make sure that you're bringing that right hip back, left hip forwards. Okie dokes. I'm distracted because Bayo's coming to visit. Hello, boy. Hello. Okay. Inhale. See if you can go that little bit further. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then retract a little bit and lifting the arms up. Beautiful. And release. Whoopsie. And bring in that front leg to meet the back. Hello, boy. And then just go into child's pose. Alrighty, and time for handstand. So whether it is a 90-degree one, whether it is a full handstand, go for it. If you need the wall, if you want handstand tips, again, go to our YouTube channel, amazing handstand tips from Tam. If you want to do a peacock, you're welcome to do that. And if you're not sure of your peacock, then go and look at Al's touch on that. And I will do a 90-degree one quickly. Okay, so if you're doing 90-degree, go to the wall and then go into a down dog and then walk the feet up the wall and push the chest through. Awesome. Okay, and then once you've done that, get your warm things on for Shavasana. I'll just give you a little bit extra time to practice those handstands. Okie dokes. So when you're ready, gonna lie down. Let's have the knees together and the feet together, arms out to the sides. Let the knees drop down to the right. Can look over left fingertips. And back to the center, left as you look over right. And back to the center, right as you look over left. And back to the center, left as you look over right. And back to the center. Right ankle onto left thigh, knee out to the side, right hand through the triangle, grab hold over the knee, clockwise circles.
Anti-clockwise. And release. And please do these exercises, therapy exercises every day for your back. Clockwise circles. We're now on the left side. Anti-clockwise. And release. Crossing right leg over left. See if you can get the toes underneath the calf, arms out to the sides. Let the knees drop down to the left as you look over right fingertips. And coming back to the center and unwind. And then left over right as you let the knees drop down to the right, looking over left fingertips. Taking this moment to thank your body for everything it allows you to do in this lifetime. Bring the knees back to the center and unwind, stretching the legs out in front, arms comfortably by the sides with the palms to the ceiling. Point the toes, activating calves and thighs, and then just let the feet flop out. Activate abdominals and release. Chest is open, throat is relaxed, and all the muscles in the face are relaxed. Eyes gently behind the lids, tongue loosely in the mouth. Feel your body getting very heavy. Surrendering for a few minutes. Complete Shavasana.
It is now time to slowly start coming back to the here and the now. So just start by breathing a little bit deeper. Bring movement to the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms over the head. Have a stretch and a yawn if you need it. And roll over onto your right and pause there for a moment. And a reading to end off with. Do your little bit of good where you are. It is those little bits of good put all together that overwhelm the world. And our affirmation for today: I no longer judge or criticize myself. I am free to love who I am. And then with that, come to a seated position. I hope you go into the week feeling strong, feeling balanced. I hope it's a happy week filled with love and laughter. And I look forward to seeing you all safely on the mat soon. Namaste.